Do you ever think that you're being watched somewhere nearby, real close like, but you just can't quite put your finger on it? You know, maybe it's there, or maybe it's over there. Maybe it's just right under our noses. Now today, we're going to go and search for some inconvenient truths here in Washington, D.C. And naturally, the first thing to do when searching for these secrets that somebody's hiding from us is to go and bash a bunch of flagpoles. Don't worry, we're not going to burn the flag. But we are going to make it kind of excited there for a while. I mean, I wouldn't do anything to harm anybody, not with a name like the Iron Patriot, right? Certainly not. So, we've hit 23 out of 25 flags. Not really sure what these last two flags might be. Or maybe it's a little too obvious where they are. They're these two flags right here in the front. And what do those flags reveal? An information booth with a door that suddenly just swings open. It's a little suspicious, don't you think? So you walk in, you blow up the pile of stuff, and you build it, and all of a sudden it becomes a computer console. You're thinking, well, that's kind of weird. Why would you need a computer console inside an information stand full of pamphlets you could just as easily read without having to mess with the computer? But then you bring in a specialist, somebody who has experience with these kinds of things, with ski masks and computer authorizations and overtly complicated plans. And you find out that there was something in front of your face all along, right there, under the Washington Monument. Something that was watching us this whole time. Well, we can't let this stand. We have to go and find out what this means. And then we're just dropped into a Hydra base. Turns out maybe Hydra is not as dead as we thought. That Captain America 2 movie level. Or fighting von Strucker. Maybe Hydra is still out there. Maybe we need a faster character to find out if that's actually the case. Different, faster character. There we go. Because only Hydra would put these strange switches above innocent-looking pipes in the Washington Monument, and then open up a sewer drain. Well, we have to go and see where this goes. And then at the end of the sewer drain is a blue glowing box. It's an Ultron box. What use does Hydra have for an Ultron box? No, evidently they're using it to hide the only real currency that exists in this universe, the gold brick. But at least we can pop back out here, see what other terrible, evil things are happening inside this base. There's a door. A door we cannot open. A door that has to be sliced or bashed down. And then there are traps. And people in the traps. And a leaky faucet. Oh, Hydra is evil. For their faucets are leaky. You know how much water you waste when a leaky faucet is allowed to be leaky? There's only one way to solve this. We're going to have to put that water into carbon freeze. Which doesn't make any sense because there is no carbon in water. Also not really sure that an ice anvil would be heavy enough to trigger whatever we needed to free that guy. And then we can come around the other side and free another guy. Grab this gold brick. Really, Hydra? Another gold brick? Is that what this is going to mean? So we call in for special help. Somebody who isn't fazed by gold bricks and Hydra bases and floating letters that only he can see. And then we find this torture chamber. We need, for the first time, the assistance of Steve Rogers. Or, more appropriately, we need Steve Rogers' shield. Here come the burning flames. They're supposed to stop us from getting where we need to go. Where do we send these flames? Sometimes in these puzzles you send them back at the source. Or maybe to the middle. It doesn't look like that's going to work either way this time. Or maybe we can heat up this metal thing up top. Maybe we'll get through the security. And maybe on the other side will be a character token for one of my favorite Marvel superheroes, Carol Danvers, and her Miss Marvel incarnation. But now we've put Captain America into a world of technology. Evil Hydra. He demands a computer genius. What do we offer him? A high school kid who owns a Macintosh. Still, maybe it'll be enough. Maybe all we need is a high school kid who owns a Macintosh. Or maybe we're just screwed, because this looks really, really confusing. We're dragging stuff, or we pressing stuff. We got some empty stuff. Okay, try that. It seems to have done something. That didn't work. Try that instead. And then down here, as we begin to crack the unbreakable code that Hydra has set on this computer, cleverly leaving out key phrases of code, not even allowing us to see how many symbols or numbers it would take to fill in each one. That's how evil Hydra is. They even mess up the retakes. Now, all we need is that 1% solution. That 1% that tells us everything we want to do. And finally, we reach another Hydra concoction. This time, our high schooler who owns a Macintosh computer succeeds in shutting down the plan. Hydra, foiled again, just as they will always be. And Armin Zola, this strange-looking shockwave character with a head in his chest, gives us his character token, and we're just about able to run out of here. Let's just make it one more check, see if there's any gold bricks we may have missed, so we don't have to come back down here looking for them. Alright. So away we go. Back to the proper air, the proper ground, the proper breezes. Things that feel and look not like a Hydra base. Those things. But how do we get there? We just sort of dropped into here. Do we have to fly our way out? Is that what we have to do? Maybe there's a staircase just staring at us. We've not bothered to notice. Something maybe to our left. No, not straight. Now would be to the right. There we go. Not really sure blowing that up was necessary. But hey, whatever gets us back up to the upper air. And I'll see you next time.